Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on cooperative multiplayer with Daggerwin. Okay, so we've got some good news, we think. The header seems to be working now. We've got a mod on the server now which adjusts the header height. You can manually adjust the header height that it rides at when you're combining, and yeah, that seems to have fixed the problem. But I think Daggerwin just got full, so I wasn't quite quick enough to get to him. Let's try and reverse. There we go. So yeah, that's the only sort of downside, I suppose. Not really a downside, but yeah, the combine is going to fill up a lot faster now because having a wider header means that the grain tank will fill up faster. Obviously, there's more crop coming into the combine at once compared with the previous header. The old one was, well, we've still got the old one. We're going to still use it hopefully on this combine eventually. But yeah, the old one was 6 meters. This one is 8.5 meters, so it's quite a big upgrade, really. And then we're hoping to get another combine at some point when the money's available, and obviously when it's in the used sale, to put on the New Holland. Well, hopefully it'll be a New Holland or a case to go on this header here that we're using currently on the Massey Ferguson. Right, so Daggerwin's now unloaded, so I'll move out of the way and start some more baling. I think so if Daggerwin's going to be on the combine, I will go to the baler. Oh, we can get in the John Deere again. That's good. So I'm pleased that problem got fixed from last time because that was a bit weird. Okay, so yeah, let's start the baler up, and I will continue to bale the straw. So basically this episode is going to be another harvest episode mostly, I think, because as you can see there's a lot of harvesting to do. This field is getting there. We're not too far off finishing this one, but then we've got quite a few more fields to get done after this. There's 2 more fairly big size fields to do. So yeah, we're going to be quite busy today again with harvest, but at least now we have a slightly wider header, so it shouldn't take quite as long as it would have done with the previous header. We'll also have all the bales to move because there's going to be quite a few bales, certainly off this field. I don't think, is there another field with straw? I think there probably is, yes, that one next door, Barley, that'll be the next one we do. That one will have straw as well, but then the last field that we actually ready to do today, if we get that far, is the canola field, but that one won't have straw, so that'll just be a case of harvesting it. Anyway, I'm going to continue now doing the baling for a bit until we change jobs, probably swap over to the combine at some point. I don't know yet what the plan is, but yeah, basically just going on with the harvest is the main job for today. I'll try and keep an eye on Daggerwin as well to make sure he doesn't get too full and I can get it unloaded before it gets full, hopefully. Difficult to gauge how fast it's going to fill though with this current header on it. Don't know how many times he's going to be able to go up and down the field before it gets full, but I'll try and keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't get too full. Anyway, I'll continue now on a time lapse and I'll come back to you in a bit. Okay, so that is all the baling in this field completed, so as Daggerwin isn't here, I will go and have a go on the combine again, I think, because we've got the barley field to do right here, so might as well make a start on that rather than sit around. So yeah, he's just gone off to empty the trailer, I think, so I will jump on the combine and let's make a start in this one. So we'll see how this goes. I'm assuming it's not struggling too much with the larger header on it. It's supposed to do 6 miles an hour. I'm guessing it's doing around about that. but we're about to find out. Although luckily this field is, the way I created this field, it's not really going up the hill too badly, so it shouldn't really be struggling. It's going across the hill rather than sort of up and down the hill. So yeah, I'm hoping it'll be alright. I think so far so good. We're doing 6 miles an hour going this way, and this is about as steep as it gets really on this field. Well, I suppose the steepest part is coming along the headland going up that bit, but that's no steeper than that previous field, so we did that one okay. It should be fine, hopefully. So yeah, here we go again. It's into the barley field, and then we've got the canola to do, which is the next field along. So it's just one field after the next. So oats, then barley, then canola. I think it was oats, was it? Yes, it was oats. And then we've got one more oat field to do here, which is not ready yet. That one will be ready next month. And then obviously these 2 fields here, which is soybeans, those 2. So yeah, they'll be ready in a couple more months' time, probably November actually, I should think. But yeah, the yield is looking pretty good in this field from what I can see on there, so I'll continue with this, and yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be long before the grain tank is full. We're already on 30%, I've only just started, so yeah, I think we're going to need unloading pretty quick. Okay, so yeah, this field is yielding extremely well. I'm very impressed with the yield, and obviously a combination of having an extra wide header on the combine and a relatively small grain tank of 8,000 litres means it is filling up extremely fast, and Daggerwin can't really keep up with me. The other complication now is that apparently we've only got 15,000 litres of storage left in our internal silo. So yes, that is another issue. Daggerwin just went to sell that load because, well, it wouldn't even fit a full trailer load in basically. So yeah, we've not got much more space left for stuff. But I think it'd be better to sell the barley and keep the canola, because the canola is obviously more valuable at the best price compared with the barley. So yeah, I think what we're going to do then hopefully is we're going to sell the crop off this field of barley straight away because we've got nothing else to do with it, and yeah, then keep hold of the canola for a bit until the price improves. But of course, yeah, by selling the crop, oh dear, my header's not on. Yeah, by selling the crop now, it means we can help. That will help fund a new silo. So that is another consideration. So I think hopefully if we can get enough, I don't know how much exactly a silo is, but it probably isn't too bad actually. Probably isn't too expensive. A couple of loads of this barley sold might even fund that, and then we could probably have another silo built at the yard, and then we'll be able to keep more of our crop in storage until the winter when the price improves. But we'll just have to see what happens basically. But yeah, I think we should be able to buy a second silo today if the if this crop makes enough money in the bank by selling it now. The other another thing, as you can see, is happening right now is that this auger on the side of the combine is not really long enough because of the this isn't the right header for the combine, and yeah, it can't quite reach. Well, it is just about reaching, but it wouldn't want to be any wider, this header, because it wouldn't be able to reach. So yeah, that is another issue, but it's working. It's not too bad, it's just not ideal. Anyway, I'll continue then for a bit. Daggerwin's busy with the baling. He's going to be struggling to keep up with the baling now because I'm keeping him very busy with the trailer work with the combine. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, but I'm sure he will catch up again. But yeah, this combine is filling up very quick. So yeah, that's a bit of an update there, and I will get back to harvesting. So it turns out the silo is only £20,000, so that's not too bad. We've already bought it. Daggerwin has bought it while I've been combining. So we're down to £995 in the bank, which isn't great, but now we do have a silo extension, which means we can store another 75,000 litres of crops, which is really good news, and means we should be able to fit hopefully all of the canola in and get that stored until the price starts to improve a bit, and then worst case we'll have to sell that or something out of one of the silos before we harvest the soybeans, but we'll see how it goes, because I'm hoping we'll be able to manage it with two silos now. I think we'll see how it goes, but yeah, I think it should be good. And as you can see, this field is coming along really well. Not too much more to do now. It's yielding extremely well, especially at this bottom end of the field where we get the I think it's the loamy. What was it? What's the soil type on this end? Loam soil. It's really, really good, and the sandy loam where we are at the moment, really good soil types. The yield is amazing, and we've obviously got the field as pretty much as good as it can get as well, with rolling it, fertiliser, nitrogen, and lime as well. So it's a really good, well looked after field now. No weeds as well, so we should have a pretty much maximum yield on this field, which is excellent news. And yeah, that's the way we want to be farming it, really, because we don't want to be not looking after the fields properly, because we'll just be losing money that way. Yeah, so the only sort of downside is that I can't actually see a environmental score award when Daggerwin sold the load. I don't think there was one, So it looks like the sell point on this map, which is, there's only one sell point, doesn't seem to support precision farming from what I can tell. So maybe we need to look into placing an additional sell point so that we can get that reward. There's a chance that it is including it and just not showing it though. I don't know. There was one of the sell points on the previous series, multiplayer series, was doing that. It made it look like we weren't getting a bonus, but we actually were. So that was a bit weird. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm not sure whether we got a bonus or not for that load that he sold. But if we're not doing, then I think we should probably look into trying to get some sort of sell point for stuff. I don't know whether we can do that or not, but I think it would be worthwhile. But yeah, I'm not sure about that really. Anyway, I'll get back to this and get this field completed. Okay, let's have a look at this second silo then that Daggerwin's built, or is it just it's an extension to the current silo, I think. So it hasn't got a separate pipe, it's just all comes out of the same pipe basically, and same tip point as well, but yeah, it doubles the amount of storage space that we've got, which is excellent news. So let's get this tipped. Most of it's in obviously the big trailer, but there's some in the second trailer as well, a little bit. So we'll get that one tipping first. Then we'll have a look how much barley we've got, minus the one trailer load that Daggerwin sold to fund the building of the silo extension, of course. Yeah, but still a very, very impressive yield, I would say, out of this field. And then we'll be on to the canola next. Not sure whether Daggerwin's going to do that or whether I'll continue with the harvesting. I don't mind doing it, it's quite fun actually, especially with a slightly wider header now. But yeah, there we go, that's the second silo. So how much have we got in storage now? Barley, we've got 54,700 litres, but obviously that's not the amount we got in total because he's already sold one load. And then oats, we've got 60,300, that is the total. I think it must have been a similar amount actually off both fields, but the barley field was smaller. So we actually got more crop off a smaller field with the barley. So yeah, very, very pleased with that. Anyway, I'll get back to the field now. I'm assuming Daggerwin's going to continue baling, so I'll probably jump on the combine again, but I don't mind stopping over if we want to do that, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'll get back to the field.
I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it bad. I've been staring at my phone too long, feel my eyes getting tired, and the battery is long, long gone. Oh no, no, there is something you're not telling me, but I can't wrap my head around it. You said you and I were meant to be last week. You could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah. Wait, maybe you're just off doing what you said. Ooh, think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray-cray, but I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it bad. Wish my mind and I could free ourselves from agony, but without you here it's hard to keep my thoughts clean. I'm just worried there is something you're not telling me. Ooh, ooh. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray-cray, but I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it bad.
Just getting the headlands finished on this field now, and then we'll leave it there for today, I think, and then next time we'll get this final field of the month harvested, and that'll be all 3 fields that are actually ready to harvest finished. But we've got plenty more to do. We could really do with an auto stacker actually for the bales, but I don't think there's one in the sale at the moment, a round bale auto stacker, but if there was one that'd be really good, because we could do with that. It's going to take a while to move them all with the small John Deere and front loader, but at least we've got something to move them with if the worst comes to the worst. But it would be nice to try and get an auto stacker to do that with, because as you can see, the loss of bales, that's just one field, we've got the other field as well, so yeah, quite a lot of bales. This one at least doesn't have any bales. There's no straw in this field, so that's one good thing. Well, I say a good thing, it's less work, less money as well though. But then of course the canola is worth an awful lot more when you sell it at the best price in December, so yeah, it's all good. Still plenty of money coming in. Right, that's unloaded, so I think we'll just leave it there for now, and then next time we will continue harvesting this field. Probably let Daggerwin do it next time. I'm not sure what he wants to do, but I don't mind doing the combining, it's quite fun, but if he wants to take over and do a bit, that's fine. Yeah, but Daggerwin's just finished, so I'll leave it there as well. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.